All right, guys, I just did a whole ass post-game video and never hit the record button. Great job by me. I guess you could say I didn't finish the job, much like the Dallas Mavericks tonight, who lose a close game to the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, no Luka tonight. That's the story, right? And that's led to a lot of talk on fucking Twitter by a certain Mavs Twitter account that literally the Mavericks could never do anything wrong according to this fucking Twitter account. Definitely should have won this game, but I really like how he played. The hottest team in the NBA without our best player. Oh, wait, that wasn't even the tweet that I want to see. I know moral victories don't exist on Mavs Twitter, but this should feel pretty darn close to one. That's what I want to talk about, because I've seen the sentiment. The team played close. No Luka. They kept it close all game long. Almost won. You could argue they should have won, and they just didn't have enough at the end. And I would argue, no. No fucking, this is not a moral victory, okay? A moral victory would be like, all right, no Luka. We play close. The Suns are playing really well, but we're matching them step for step. And at the end, we just didn't have enough, right? We didn't have enough firepower without our best player to keep up with a team that's won 9 straight games. And that was not the case. This was such a winnable game. The Mavs completely choked their dick off. So to me, this is not a moral victory. Not at all. Not in a game that is this winnable, right? Where you just completely and totally collapse in on yourself at the end. And there's a lot that's gross. You know, like a moral victory implies that you know what? I'll give you guys a solid example of a moral victory. Week 1 of the NFL season, Dallas Cowboys, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Granted, the Cowboys probably could have and should have won that game, but they played well enough and just didn't have enough against a good team that won at the very, last second field goal for the Buccaneers. They won. You felt good as a Cowboys fan because it was a sign of things to come, right? This game doesn't feel like, I don't feel great. Like, I don't leave this game like, yeah, there are a couple things I'll touch on in a second that I feel good about. But I don't leave this game like, yeah, the boys played great. Can't wait until Friday. I leave this game like, dude, what the hell is Jason Kidd on? I leave this game like, dude, is Reggie Bullock going to play good at any point? Like, is Reggie Bullock going to do good things ever? Hey, Sterling Brown, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, huh? The cardio challenge? Is that what we're doing? Willie Cauley-Stein still getting minutes? That's what I'm leaving the game thinking, right? That's what I'm leaving this game thinking. It's not too many positive things. It's one of Jason Kidd's worst games as a coach, I would say, so far. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. This was such a winnable game. And that's the reason why I'm even somewhat upset. Because this game should have been a win. And instead, it's a loss. And a big reason for that is the Mavs just employed this unthinkable zone defense. Is this an example of it at the end? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, I mean, we were giving up wide open threes all game long. I do want to be clear. Like, did the Mavs play good? Did the Mavs play good tonight? Somewhat. The reason this game was close was because the Suns shot the ball like shit. And the Mavs could not miss for huge stretches of this game. You see right here, Mavs shot 50% from 3. That's really good. The Suns shot 33% from 3. And I believe they went 4 of 6 from 3 in the fourth quarter. So keep that in mind whenever you're thinking about this 33% number for the Suns, that a lot of it is, because they shot the ball so horribly the first 3 quarters of the game. I mean, wide open 3 after wide open 3, they were breaking. And there was a huge portion of this game where Landry Shamet had all their fucking threes, right? And so the Suns were just bricking shot after shot, and the Mavs were making shot after shot, and then the Suns started to hit their wide open looks, and then they pulled away. Like, if the Suns were hitting their wide open looks for the majority of this game early on, I don't think this game is really even that close. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real. But I don't want to get too mad or anything like that. I think KP needs to play better without Luka. He wasn't horrible or anything. Like, I'm not like slamming my desk and demanding that we trade KP immediately. I don't think he was terrible, but he's got to play a little bit better. And it's some of the same stuff like this right here. Late in the game, this all but sealed the deal here. Late in the game, man. You can't let this happen, right? You're a 7'3" guy. You're 7'3", man. 7'3". You know how many people would kill to be 7'3"? Like, you got to seal off Mikal Bridges, and you can't. Maybe this pass was a little bit high, but you can't let Mikal Bridges just easily tap that shit away. And this led to, I'm trying to remember what this led to. Did this lead to a layup or something? This led to a layup or something, but KP, he was fine, right? I don't think he was great or anything like that. I think the big three that you really needed to step up without Luka, they could have played better. Brunson, I'm talking about Brunson, Tim Hardaway Jr., and KP, of course. KP had 21 points on 7 of 20 shooting, not the best. Brunson had 18 points on 8 of 18 shooting, but I honestly thought Brunson played really well. And then you had Tim Hardaway Jr., 22 points on 23 shots. But admittedly, Tim Hardaway Jr., he had stretches in this game where he was really taking over. So I don't think his numbers are really an accurate representation of how he played tonight. This was a really big play right here. Mavs down 2. He gets an and 1, and that gave the Mavs the lead. So he had moments like this where he played really well. And Brunson had some really nice passes too. Brunson, like, playmaking wise, I think he was an assist and a rebound shy of a triple double. Look at this pass right here. Beautiful wraparound baseline pass to Trey Burke, who hits that 3. That's a beautiful stuff right here. I'm trying to find. There was another example. Is this one right here? There was another. No, here's Trey Burke. Trey Burke played really well tonight. I will say that. Trey Burke came in and played really good. So did Frank. I'm trying to find. Here's an example. Trey Burke, nice cut. Really nice pass by Brunson. And here's another nice example of a great Brunson pass right here. End of the game. 4-point game. You really need this. And Reggie Block just misses a fucking bunny on a great Brunson pass. And he misses a bunny. Reggie Block has been really bad, guys. I mean, he just, I don't want to say really bad, but he has not lived up to expectations. He's got to play better. Reggie Block really has to play better. No way around it. Absolutely no way around it. But again, I think Brunson's numbers don't look the best shooting-wise, but I thought he played well. Like, I don't have too many complaints with Brunson. My God, look at that pass fake. Jesus. But, you know, at the end of the day, the Mavs just couldn't close it out. They couldn't finish the job. That's why I'm not like, woohoo, rah-rah, moral victory, guys. Everybody go and get your fucking orange slices and Capri Sun from the cooler over there by Dwight Powell's locker. I'm not doing that shit because it was a winnable game. You know, you got to win these games. And the Suns, you know, they're a tough team. This is their 10th straight win. They're the hottest team in basketball. But, you know, when you're 37-25 in the fourth quarter, you get outscored by 12. And a lot of that was like down the stretch. Last 2 minutes, Chris Paul was stat padding. He didn't play good tonight at all. He's so annoying to watch, man. Chris Paul is the most annoying player in basketball. I think I would say that. 14 assists, no turnovers, though. That's pretty crazy. He had some really nice passes at the end to Ayton, who was just feasting at the end. Because, again, the Mavs were running some dumbass zone. And Ayton had just wide open dunk after wide open dunk after wide open dunk there towards the end of the game. And Jay Crowder caught fire because, again, he was shooting wide open corner 3, wide open corner 3, wide open corner 3. So these are things that need to get cleaned up for sure. These are things that need to get cleaned up. And the Mavs, they play the Suns again on Friday night. They play, we talked about this, the Mavs have the hardest schedule in the league to close out the month of November. So they really got to pick it up. They can't, like, really afford to lose games that are really winnable, like tonight's game was, honestly. But the Mavs play the Suns again Friday night, 9 p.m. Central Time. I don't know if Luka's going to be back for that. If I had to guess, I would say no. But I was saying this in the stream. It kind of seems like to me, if this were a playoff game, you know, if we were in the playoffs that Luka would play, it seems like one of those type of injuries where they're just kind of like, you know, being cautious. We've had a good start to the season. No need to rush Luka back or anything like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play against Phoenix and then comes back against the Clippers or something. But Friday, we got the Suns, and then it's the Clippers. 2 games against the Clippers. We got the Wizards. We got the Cavs to close out the month of November. That's tough. That's a brutal schedule right there. Hopefully the team can figure it out and close out these games. You know, because like I said at the beginning, if this was a game where, you know, the Suns played great, but you were neck and neck with them the whole game, and at the end you just didn't have enough, that's one thing. But to blow a winnable game like this is unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. All right, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. All right, I'll see you guys on Friday night. Be streaming this game. I'm sorry, the stream was a little bit scuffed today. My stream apps kept crashing. But I appreciate you guys for coming out. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.